లైక్ ఒక ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ ఇచ్చారంటే సో మనం దాని నుంచి బేస్ నుంచి ఎలాగ పవర్ బి రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చు. లెట్స్ సే దే హ్యావ్ గివెన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ విచ్ దే డూ రెగ్యులర్లీ. అంటే వాళ్ళు రెగ్యులర్ గా చేసే పని ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని ఆటోమేట్ చేయమన్నారు పవర్ బిఐలో. సో వేర్ దే వాంట్ టు దే హ్యావ్ గివెన్ యూ ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్. ఒక ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ ఇచ్చారు విచ్ కంటైన్స్ డేటా అండి. డేటా ఉంటుంది ప్లస్ చార్ట్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి అన్ని. యా సార్ చెప్పండి. యా so I was saying that మనకు ఒక ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ ఉంటుంది విచ్ కంటైన్స్ డేటా యాజ్ వెల్ as చార్ట్స్. దే హ్యావ్ ప్రీ డిస్క్రైబ్డ్ చార్ట్స్ అన్ని ఇచ్చేసారు, డేటా కూడా ఇచ్చారు. సో వీఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు బిల్డ్ ద పవర్ బి రిపోర్ట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ మాట ఫ్రమ్ ది స్క్రాచ్. మనం స్క్రాచ్ నుంచి ప్రిపేర్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాము. సో వాళ్ళు ఏమంటారంటే వై డోంట్ వి రిప్లికేట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ ఇన్ టు పవర్ బిఐ. సో దే వాంట్ ది సేమ్ థింగ్ టు బి రిపీటెడ్ ఆన్ ది పవర్ బిఐ సైడ్. ఓకే, సో దానికోసం నేను ఒక యూస్ కేస్ తీసుకున్నాను. సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ విల్ ట్రై టు షో యూ. Let me decrease this size first. Okay, they have given the data. So my data just this is the data they have given me, like unique id, currency, salary, job type, country, date of joining, experience, years in experience, year, weeks, weekdays. So ఇలాగా డేటాను ఇచ్చారు వాళ్ళు. సో వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటి అంటే దీస్ ఆర్ ద టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ చార్ట్స్ దే వాంట్ ఇట్. సో ఇలాంటి టైప్ ఆఫ్ చార్ట్స్ అయితే కావాలి అంటున్నారు. సో వేర్ దే వాంట్ like a table formatted type charts, and as well as when you see here below, right? So the pivot 2, so they created one table wise and chart wise, and as well as pivot 3 pie chart with a table, and finally there is a dashboard which is a combination of everything, so where they can play the data with this. Okay, so what we do is we'll try to develop this thing parallelly in a Power BI. So Power BI lo మనం ఇది ఎలా డెవలప్ చేయొచ్చు from the scratch, we'll try to understand and we'll sir చెప్పండి. hello
సార్ వాయిస్ ఇస్ బ్రేకింగ్ అండి.
నా వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందా?
మీ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందండి. నాట్ షూర్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ మీ ఆర్ అదర్స్ ఆల్సో.
స్టిల్ బ్రేకింగ్ ఉందా? ఇట్ వాస్
నౌ బెటర్ సార్.
ఓకే, సో నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ బెటర్. ఇట్స్ స్టిల్ బ్రేకింగ్, లెట్ మీ నో. నాకు తెలియదు అందుకు. సో ping me or else tell me if it is breaking. I'll try to switch network, and if you feel it
ఇప్పుడు ఓకే సార్. ఫర్ మీ ఇట్స్ ఓకే నౌ.
ఓకే, ఎనీబడి ఎవరికైనా నాకు తెలియదు, ఎందుకంటే బికాస్ ఐ వాజ్ స్పీకింగ్ అండ్ యూ నీడ్ టు టెల్ మీ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ వాయిస్ ఇస్ క్లియర్ ఆర్ నాట్. సో దట్
నో సార్ నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫైన్ సార్.
ఓకే,
యాక్చువల్లీ ఇది వరకు బ్రేక్ అయింది.
ఓకే, గుడ్. Okay, so if it is stable right now, so what I was trying to understand is we'll go through this data. So మన డేటాని యూజ్ చేసి మనం ఏం చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాం అంటే, so we are trying to build the pivots 1, 2, 3 and finally a dashboard out of it. So using this example, I want to pull complete data into the Power BI. Like మన Power BI డేటాలోకి తెచ్చుకొని సో మనం ఇక్కడ నుంచి స్క్రాచ్ నుంచి రిపోర్ట్స్ డెవలప్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాం. ఓకే, so for doing this exercise, first I want Excel data కాబట్టి I'll connect to Excel. So let me connect to this. Okay, so you can take either of the thing, master data or data, because there is a hide sheet in the Excel file undi. So let me take a master data, or else whatever you want it, you can take data as well. So both that contains the same data. So I was taking the master data out of it, so which contains the information of unique IDs, currency, salary, job type, country, date of joining, year of experience and everything. So I was connecting and I was trying to load only the data. I will not load any pivots data, right? Pivots, I will not load it because I was trying to build the pivots out of the master data, right? So I was simply loading the data. So it was loading the data. So what is my first goal is I need to prepare the pivot 1. So what they are trying to show is Here they are trying to show the average salary by experience and job type. So experience in job type wise, they want to see the average salary, how it is getting, right? So దీనికోసం నేను ఏం చేస్తానంటే I will try to see first my data is available or not. First నా data వచ్చిందో లేదో చూసుకుంటున్నాను. So I got my all data, whatever the thing I wanted. So first of all, I want a pivot one to be built. So I'll try to rename this as a pivot. So for this pivot, I want first I will try to go with a matrix. Matrix endukante, so the data was showing in the form of rows and columns, right? So you can choose it when you see the example. So the data is divided based upon the columns as well as rows. So likewise, I put a matrix. So where what I need to do is a job type and experiencing. So let me drag a job type into rows and experience into columns. And they are saying that average salary, I have a salary already there, and I want to make it as an average. That's it, right? So that's it. So let's try to compare. So we are able to get the same thing or not. So here, when you see here, we are able to get the data, and there are some zeros where we are getting some blanks out of it. Okay. So we don't require any totals, right? So they don't want to show the totals anything. So grand totals are okay. So they are trying to show. So what we can do is we can increase a bit sizes. Comma separators we need to keep. What more? To keep a comma separated, what I can do is I can highlight on it, and I can say that comma separated. Let me increase the size of column headers. Let me increase the size of good. So let's increase the size of values as well. Value size also try to increase. Right, that was good. So next we need to depict the same thing in the form of a chart, right? So this is the chart. So what they are trying to show, job type wise average salary, which is with the different colors with the experience. So same thing we are trying to show. Let me try to go to which one? Stack is something like or the population, right? So it will try to give you the within the one bar only. It was trying to divide the data, right? So like admin, in that admin, how many are freshers, how many knows Word, how many knows Power Pivot, PowerPoint, how many knows Excel, right? The same thing. So let's say first what we are trying to show. So job type wise, access is a job type. Why is what I need to show? Salary, that too, average salary. And we need to divide it with the experience, right? So what you did more out of it. Yes. So colors, if you want to change the colors at any point of time, you can go to data colors. So you want to go with specific colors, you can always go with the data colors with a specific color. So let's go, fresher is blue. So next Board is yellow. So what more? PowerPoint is cement color orange. Basic MS Office. Let's make it this way. Yep. So what more changes we need to do here? We need not to have any title. So let's see what might make it changes. Title is not there. This legend should be at that side. Right center is making. Title I need to off. And they are trying to show the axis. Let's see what is their axis. So axis is the numbers they are trying to show. Y-axis, right? So let's see what we can do. Display units. I don't want to display any units. Simply say it as none. I want to off the title. Title. They have not kept any title, right? So make it as average salary. You can make average salary as a title if you want it. So y-axis. Let's open again. Where is my title? Title on. So auto title it was taking access title. We'll say that. Right. This is job type. What we can keep. Right. So where we can right. So we'll try to compare as much as possible the same colors. Maybe colors is something like yellow. We need to keep it. And if you want to have some data labels, more likely like this. When you filter on IT, right? Likewise, interaction. Right. So likewise. Good. We are good here. So pivot one is good. So access we got it. So mostly we replicated it. Next we'll jump into pivot 2. So pivot 2 is something like same thing. So I can duplicate this page. Okay. So let's change the things what they were. So here number of employees and quarters wise they want. So first we'll try to place what is then the rows year wise. Year wise because the date of joining is in the date type and the date and time format lo undi kabatti, so you'll have an advantage of date time hierarchy. అంటే మీరు డేట్ అనేది లైక్ ఏదైనా ఒక కాలం డేట్ అనే ఫార్మాట్ లో ఉందనుకోండి, సో ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఈ డేట్ అండ్ టైం హైరార్కీ ఇస్తుంది, డేట్ హైరార్కీ ఇస్తుంది. ఆ హైరార్కీలో మీకు ఏమొస్తాయంటే ఇయర్ వస్తుంది, క్వార్టర్ వస్తుంది, మంత్ వస్తుంది, డే వస్తుంది. ఓకే, బై డిఫాల్ట్ గా వస్తుంది. వెన్ యూ గో విత్ లైక్ డేట్ ఆఫ్ అంటే డేట్ అని రికగ్నైజ్ అవుతాయి. మీరు ఎలా చెక్ చేస్తారు అంటే దీని మీద హైలైట్ చేసిన వెంటనే ఇక్కడ చూడండి డేటా టైప్ అని ఉంది, సో విచ్ ఇస్ ఇన్ ద డేట్ ఫార్మాట్. So whenever it is in the date format, automatically this date hierarchy will be available. So they are trying to say that rows lo years lagandi and columns lo em kavali, so quarters. And they want number of employees. Number of employees ante manaki employees number direct ga ivvaledu gaani unique id icharu, ante each employee ki oka యూనిక్ ఐడి ఉంటుంది కదా, సో దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసి మన నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ కౌంట్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. సో నేను ఎలా కౌంట్ చేస్తానంటే కౌంట్ డిస్టెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్. సో కౌంట్ డిస్టెంట్ అంటే ఏంటి, like unique number of employees. So let's see unique number of employees who are getting, so and we are able to match almost the thing, right? So likewise, so almost we got our formatting. We need not to do each and every time the formatting, so we'll try to reuse that formatting. Okay, so we'll try to reuse that format. A format and reuse చేసుకుని duplicate create చేసి. The same way I will try to use change this chart into which type of chart we are trying to look in the below. సో చూస్తే మనకి కింద చార్ట్ చూస్తే ఇట్ వాజ్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ ఎ లైన్ చార్ట్. సో మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి, ఇయర్స్ అండ్ క్వార్టర్స్ కదా. సో లెట్స్ సే వీఆర్ ట్రై టు గో విత్ దిస్ వన్. సో వీ నీడ్ టు చేంజ్. సో హియర్ ఇట్ వాస్ బి ఇయర్స్, హియర్ ఇట్ విల్ బి quarters, here it would be count of unique IDs, count distant of unique IDs, right? So we're able to get my thing. Let's see. So we need to change, year is there, we need to change this axis title to y-axis, right? So we need to say that x-axis to categorical, so where it will have a 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 continuous things, and y-axis we need to change it to, this is the title we need to give. Instead of average titles, average salary we need to give. So what they are trying to give, number of employees. Right, we are good. Quarters Q1, Q2, Q3. So what they are trying to see, sorry, date of joining. Instead of quarter I want date of joining. Then what you need to do, you have to go to legend enter them. So quarter bundle mere better DO, right? So we are able to get the DO check. So we'll have not, we have missed in the first thing, right? So first thing la ela undi chuddam, experience in, are we getting the same thing there? Yeah, so we are good. So let me rename. So if you want to change the colors, obviously you can change the colors. So you want to color, make the changes in the colors. The same way you can always go for the report. Here you come, what we wanted, data colors, right? So data colors. So you want different colors for quarter 1, so it will be like blue. So quarter 2 it will be red. Quarter 3 it would be cement color, and quarter 4 it will be yellow, right? So, right, so likewise. So next we'll get to go over the next thing known as pivot, or else we can duplicate the page, right, as we said before. So instead of these rewriting again, what we can do is right click, duplicate the page. So let's go for pivot 3. So pivot 3 has something different. Experience we have it, but there are grouped experiences, right? So there are different types of groups. They have made the experience and they are trying to calculate the sum of salary. Okay, it's very straightforward, but we don't have that groups, right? So we can able to create that groups or not. We have experience in, first of all. So what he was trying to say, years of experience with grouping, right? So when you right click on it, so we have an option known as new group. Mana groups create cheyadam. So when you click on that group, so automatically it will ask you from where you want to go for a groups. So it's not experience in, so you need to go for a years in experience. So where you can go and right click on this and create it as a group. So it will ask you to group based upon the bins. No. I want it group based upon the list. Okay, so you need to see how many are the groups they have created. So do we have that numbers are there in not? Okay, so up to 40 we have it. So they have said 40 to 50 as well. So maybe I don't know. So the data has been less. Let's make a groups anyhow. Whatever the data we have, it will try to make a groups. So what are the groups they have created? 0 to 10 is the one group. So let me go for 0 to 10. Try to select it. So by control click. So I selected 0 to 10 groups. I make it as a 0 to 10. So from here to here, I'll try to keep it as a my group as 11 to 20, right? So this group is a generally it would be 11 to 20. So here it should be 21 to 30, and I can create it as a another group, whatever the data we have it, 31 to 30. So this is a manual way of creation of groups, but as you said, but there will be always a question, right? So if I have more number of years coming, so how can my I need to do it manually or not? No, this is a something like I could say that this is a manual creation of group. We can make it like dynamic as well using some DAX formula. I'll show you that one as well. So first of all, we'll try to see what are the opportunity that was given by Power BI to create group in a static way at least. So this is a static way of creating the group, grouping the items. If the 40 can ఎక్కువ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, so we need to again come to this group and add it as a new group. But like I said that they have, if you have a new values coming up, you need to always it will enter into the other values. I could say that అంటే 40 వరకే చేసాం కదా మనం ఇప్పుడు 40 కన్నా ఎక్కువ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి అదంతా కూడా అదర్స్ లోకి వెళ్తుంది. సో ఇలాంటివి హ్యాండిల్ చేయడానికి మనం లైక్ మన డైనమిక్ గా కూడా హ్యాండిల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో బట్ రైట్ నౌ నేను స్టాటిక్ వే చూపిస్తున్నాను. సో మూవింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ మనం దాన్ని డైనమిక్ చేయడానికి లైక్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏజెస్ వచ్చినప్పుడు దాన్ని ఎలాగా డైనమిక్ అది ఏదో ఒక గ్రూప్ లో పడేటట్టు లైక్ వీ హ్యావ్ మనం ముందే రాసేసి ఉంచితే ఆ గ్రూప్స్ లోకి మూవ్ అయ్యేటట్టు మనం రాసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వీ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ డాక్స్ ఫార్ములాస్, డేటా అనాలిసిస్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ అన్నాను కదా, వాటితో ఆర్గనైజ్ చేయొచ్చు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్ వే ఐ వాంట్ టు షో యూ దట్ స్టాటిక్ వే ఆఫ్ క్రియేటింగ్ ఏ గ్రూప్ అనే ఆప్షన్ తోటి. సో వన్స్ వీ క్రియేట్ ఏ గ్రూప్ ఐ విల్ ట్రై టు క్లిక్ ఓకే. More likely, so just it is a creating a group based upon our selections. So ఇప్పుడు మన సెలక్షన్స్ చూసాం కదా, సెలక్షన్స్ యూస్ చేసుకుని మన గ్రూప్ ని ఇక్కడ యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో విల్ నాట్ రిమూవ్ దిస్ వన్, మనకి అవసరం లేదు అది. సో విల్ ట్రై టు రిమూవ్ దిస్ ఇయర్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ మేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ గ్రూప్స్, రైట్? సో మన గ్రూప్స్ వచ్చినాయి కదా. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద గ్రూప్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ ఫార్మ్డ్. Maybe the count doesn't matches, but the total matches. Maybe like they are trying to go with the count of sum of salary. Like sum of salary, right? Salary అనేది కంపల్సరీ ఏమవ్వాలి, సమ్ అవ్వాలి. yes. So maybe the values will not match exactly with the groups. Maybe they have deleted, removed some data, but this is the way we are trying to group. And let's see what are the years of experience they have given it as name. మనకి groups అని ఉండొద్దు, years of experience కావాలి కాబట్టి దీని మీద రైట్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే రీనేమ్ అవుతుంది. సో మీరు you can remove this and make it as a years of experience. Okay, more likely like this, you can place it and you can use it. We have some space. Okay, so let me make it this way. So next one enti obviously manaki, so this is a pie chart. Yep, so this is a pie chart. So where the same thing I want to represent, so we have a thing known as pie chart, and this one is a donut chart. Pie chart, we want what we want to show, salary. So this was the same thing, and the experience we have already grouped. So I'll try to show this one instead of this. So this is how we can say it as a, so what they are trying to say. So they have the legend, simply they are trying to show the detail levels. That's it. So we don't need of worrying this one. So we'll try to off the legend. So legend is not at all required for us. So we are able to show millions data. So they are showing only the percentage and grouping, right? So for that, I'll try to go here. Yeah. So like this. Sir, na voice in Bartunda. So you are able to hear my voice. So I was not talking, I was just doing a practical.
Sir, voice break అవుతుంది సార్.
నా వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందా?
సార్
Yeah. Give me 1 second. So I'll try to switch my network. How is now? Okay. You able to
Okay,
hear
sir.
me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So then done. So I created this one. So we are good here, right? In the perspectives of percentages and everything. So we made 3 possible. 1, 2, 3. And finally, we need to make a dashboard. So for dashboard, we need 3 charts. First chart is this one.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, even that pie chart is in 3 dimension, no, sir?
Yeah, we don't have that three-dimensional charts here right now. Maybe standard visualizations will leave, but we can pull it from this custom visualizations. We'll see that the custom visualizations చూసినప్పుడు because అంటే మనకి లేవు, so we don't have that visualizations. 3D visualizations are not provided by Microsoft. So third-party providers
Okay.
are providing some 3D charts. We'll try to check on that visualizations like moving forward. But right now we have this type of pie. We will try to use that pie. That's
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Let me use this pie as well. But we need to allow some space, right? So I'll try to allow some space for the filters to apply. And finally, so how many filters are there we have? So first of all, we have filters of weekday, experience in years and country, right? So first one is a weekday. Weekdays, we have that weekdays or not. Let's see. Yep. Suppose filtering. Okay. Let's keep some border to it. We can increase this page size. What I'll do is I'll try to increase the page size for countries. So what I'll do is I'll click on this empty space. I'll go here, say that custom. So width I want to increase it. I'll say 13 10 bit. Right? We have increased the space size a bit. So that allows me space. Country, right? So let's go with the country. Okay, so let's place all the things whatever I wanted. So first of all, this thing was a country, right? So let me go with the country. So let's remove this. Charts of countries, we'll drag up to here. So next was a experience in next one is our grouping thing. Yes. But here when you observe here, the main important thing is Sunday is start and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But for us, when you see here, started from Friday. So we need to fix this, right? So then fix sale and there are different options we have. So let me first we'll try to go creating a DAX formula. We can use in a different ways. Let me show you different ways to handle this. First, I will try to create a DAX formula like a new column. What we can say is there is a date of joining, right? So we have a function known as a week number, weekday. So let's say weekday of date of joining, comma. So we'll say Sunday was the first thing we want. Yes. So Sunday is the first one you want. Sunday, Monday, no, Sunday I want it. So let's see. So date of joining is a column. Date of joining. So I'll say it as a week number. So it gives me the number for each weekday month, right? So let's see how it was giving. I gone to data, so I'll try to see the day. Is it giving me that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was giving me. So let's see if it is a Saturday. It was giving me 7. Sunday is giving me 1. Monday is 2. Thursday 5. Right? So because why I was taking this one is generally we choose them. So this was sorting. We have an option of sorting the data. So here as well. So when I make it big, so you have an option to sort it either ascending or descending. But it is based on the alphabetical order. Alphabetical order ante like A, B, C, D, D, A to Z or Z to A. Right? So alphabetical order lo sort out it was not coming as a correct way, right? So that is what I want to sort this based upon the number, which is nothing but a week number. I want it. So that is one way we are trying to go with it. So let's say I created a calculated column, which is known as DAX formula. So where we have a function known as weekday. So I was taking the date directly. So date of joining is a table date. So and out of it, I was trying to extract the weekday number. So for this, because they have extracted the names, I extracted the number. So do we have an option here actually? So from where we want to start the week? సో నేను సండే నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. సో 1 to 7 I have given it and it was populating me the number. So then I want to sort this one, like దీన్ని దేంతో సార్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను, వీక్ నెంబర్ తో సార్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ మై అజెండా. సో నేనేం చేస్తానంటే వీక్ డేస్ I want to sort by column. So when you see here చూడండి, సో జనరల్ గా మనకి సార్ట్ దేనితోటైనా సార్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే మీరు ఏ దాని మీద దేనితో సార్ట్ చేయాలి అనేది ఫస్ట్ వీక్ డేస్ ని దేంతో సార్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే, సో యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ కాలమ్ టూల్స్. ఈ కాలమ్ టూల్స్ లో మీకు ఇక్కడ ఆప్షన్ ఉంటుంది ఏంటంటే సార్ట్ బై కాలమ్. సో ఏ కాలమ్ తోటి సార్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు, ఐ వాంట్ టు సార్ట్ ఇట్ బై వీక్ నెంబర్. లెట్స్ సీ ఇస్ ఇట్ సార్టింగ్ ద కరెక్ట్ వే ఆర్ నాట్. Right? So we kept a Saturday as a, Sunday as one, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You are good. So this is the one way of handling it. If you know about the DAX formulas and everything, if you are good with DAX formula, simply write a weekday out of the date which is available. So then we can generate the week number. So this is the one way of doing this. Otherwise, we have a thing known as enter data, right? సో నేను ఈ విధంగా కూడా చేసి చూపిస్తాను మీకు. సో దేర్ ఇస్ అనదర్ వే వేర్ విల్ ట్రై టు హార్డ్ కోడ్ దిస్. సో వీక్ డేస్, సో వీ హ్యావ్ సండే, మండే, ట్యూస్డే, వెన్స్డే, థర్స్డే, ఫ్రైడే and Saturday, right? So I'll give a number to this. I could say it as an order number. So it is 0, it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 4, it is 5, it is 6, right? So it as a week table, right? I can load it.